Welcome to the Powerhouse Ideas. Let's begin.
Hello everyone, good evening. Welcome back to the Powerhouse Ideas. I'm recording this video on Sunday, and if you are seeing this video on Sunday or Monday, it hardly matters because jitne bhi swing trading ideas I will be discussing with you, they will be applicable for the next coming week, and you can enter them as per your analysis, as per the levels I shared if you find them helpful to you. And before starting this video, I will again inform you, which I have been informing in the previous videos as well, that the purpose of this video is not giving you any kind of tips, any kind of trading advice. The purpose is that you can learn the way by which I analyze the stock, the way I see the stock market and the charts, and how I do technical analysis. I may not be an expert in it, but yes, I am in this field from the last 4 years and also profitable. So I want that everyone who is watching my video should get some value out of it, so that they can also earn and they can also learn. So before starting this video, you all are requested, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe the channel, like the video, because your like will activate the YouTube algorithm for me. So everyone who is watching this video, you are requested to like the video, because by liking the video you won't be paying anything, or it won't be charging you anything, but it will be for a kind of a benefit for me and also motivate me. Apart from that, I'm having a Facebook page in the name of the Powerhouse Ideas. It's a group. During the week, if you have any kind of issue or you want to discuss about any kind of chart, you can subscribe to that page, you can comment over there, or you can post over there. I'll be replying back to you with a solution, with a proper discussion. So everyone should like this video and also like that page, subscribe that page, which is in the name of the Powerhouse Ideas Share Market Group on Facebook. So now let's start. Just like the previous video, I'll be analyzing Nifty 50 for you, so that we can assume and we can predict that what can be the probable movement of Nifty in the coming days. But may please note that I don't do option trading, and I neither recommend doing option trading, because options and futures were originally came into a picture for hedging purposes only. People started trading in it, and no doubt some of the people might be profitable, but it's a big no for me, and I request all of you also that kindly do not indulge in options and futures. Cash market, you can earn profit in cash market either by investing or by trading. But still, we are going to analyze Nifty for you to just know how to do technical analysis and what can be the probable movement of Nifty in the coming days. So this is the Nifty future chart for you. The reason of selecting Nifty future is it includes volume over here. To analyze this, I am moving to the 1 hour time frame. In the previous video, I analyzed and I also shared that this yellow areas, you can see it over here. Let me highlight for you. This yellow areas have been working as a good support for Nifty in the recent past. You can see it over here. It once broke, but it came above it. Here also it worked as a support. In the last trading day, we also saw that Nifty took a good support of this level with some good volume. So what I see is that this level over here is acting as a major resistance for Nifty as of now, because over here we can see some price action. If we find a gap up tomorrow, then this is the target which we will be seeing on Nifty, 15,800. Over here we can see that there is a head and shoulder pattern being formed, which gave a breakout to the downside. So if we are looking for a positive side on Nifty, we need to invalidate this head and shoulder pattern. Means if a closing is done above this level, that is approximately around 15,900, then the uptrend will resume, because this head and shoulder pattern will be cancelled or will be invalidated. So as of now, till this level is not broken in Nifty, I am bullish on Nifty, and if it crosses this level, then this is the first target, and if this level is crossed, which will be the second target, then we can see a further upside in Nifty 50. So this is a brief analysis of Nifty 50 for you. Now let us move to the charts. I'll be sharing with you approximately 21 to 22 charts of swing trading setups, which I consider as a good opportunity for swing trade and short profits and quick profits. So the first chart for today is Crisil, but for this let me move to a daily time frame and let me just once recheck that whether the recording is going on. Yes, it's going on. Crisil is in front of you. It is in an overall uptrend. This is the check number 1 which we need to see in any share before investing or trading. So the check number 1 is complete, that the overall trend is in uptrend. Check number 2, that we should not buy any stock in push phase. What is push phase? Push phase is like when a stock market moves upside, it moves in this manner. So we should not buy the stock in this phase. We should always try to buy the stock in this phase, because if we buy the stock over here, it might eat a stop loss which we might have kept over here and then start moving upwards. So to prevent this from happening, we need to buy in the pull phase and not in the push phase. So as you can see, it gave a good rally to the upside, then it retraced and now started moving up in this direction, in the upward direction. And we can also see some increasing volume, and there was some good volume in the recent past also. So who are these people who are buying this stock in so big volumes? They're actually the big players who know that this stock is a good stock, a fundamentally good company. So they are buying with such huge volumes, and now the volume is also increasing. Another confluence is, another reason for considering this stock as a swing trade is that after a rally from this area, it created a rally till over here and then retraced. That is, it created a pull phase over here. After creating a pull phase, it has started moving up, which is also the 38.2% of the Fibonacci retracement. यहाँ पे 38.2 की retracement है, वहाँ से stock को एक push मिला है. If we take an entry over here and if it's get fixed into an analysis, if you also take an entry over here, then the first target for this stock will be approximately around 3000. And if you get the exact targets, so let me check what will be the exact targets. So we will be getting a target around 2960, rounded off to 2960, if we take an entry over here from 2674. Now what shall be the stop loss? When a stock, I already informed, when a stock moves upwards, it creates a movement like this. That is, it creates higher highs and higher lows. Every high created is higher than the previous high, and every low created is higher than the previous low. So this is the basic phenomena of uptrend. Now this stock has created a higher high, now created a higher low, and now started moving upwards. So a stop loss below this low will be the safer stop loss, because if market falls below this low, then this uptrend will be said to be finished and we should move out of this position. So stop loss will be somewhere over here below the higher low. So this is Crisil for you. Now let us move to the next stock, that is cDSL. The reason for selecting the stock is same, that first check is that we need to see that the stock is in overall uptrend. That condition is satisfied. Now we can see a kind of a short-term downtrend, or you can say a channel was formed over here, which it gave a breakout over here with this green candle and retested from the upside. Means the area which was working as a resistance for it is now working as a support, and we can see some good buying over here and also with some good volume. So this can be a good swing trade for you, which is in cDSL. Now coming to the stop loss, we should keep a stop loss somewhere over here. The reason for keeping is because this area has been working as a support. Stock has not been able to break below this area after so many tries. So there are high chances that the stock will not break below this area. So keeping a stop loss over here will be a very safer stop loss. And if it breaks below this area and closes below this area, then only the stop loss is said to be hit or triggered. So this is second stock for you, that is cDSL. Now let us move to the next stock, that is ICICI Securities. The reason remaining same in every case, that the stock should be in an overall uptrend. Condition 1 satisfied. After this uptrend, it created a short consolidation over here. After this consolidation, we had a breakout at this level over here and with some good volume. So some people are buying this. So if people are buying this, you need to ride with them in the direction they are going. So it can be bought over here if it fits in your analysis, keeping a stop loss below this area over here, because this area has been working as a support So there are high chances if it comes back over here, it might get a bounce from over here also. So keeping a stop loss over here will be a very safer stop loss. Seeing the volume and the breakout, this seems to be a very good swing trade. Now let us move to the next stock, that is PI Industries. The reason again remains the same, that the stock is in uptrend, creating higher highs and higher lows. After this uptrend, it created somewhat a triangle pattern over here. Look, I am just creating, or I am just analyzing the stock live in front of you, because if you are into stock market from long, you will start seeing patterns like this very often, and you will be able to spot the patterns. So this is a triangle kind of pattern formation being made over here, which gave a beautiful breakout and supported by the volume. Breakouts with volume are usually sustained. It's not that 100% your trade will be profitable, but usually sustained. And if you are having a good strategy, and even if you are 50% profitable, okay, even if you are 50% profitable and you are keeping a risk to reward ratio of 1:2. So for example, out of 10 trades, you lose 5 trades and you win 5 trades. So in the winning trades, you will be earning 10 rupees. In the losing trades, you will be losing 5 rupees. So if you are disciplined, then also you will be plus 5 rupees overall. So this is the power of trading, the power of mathematics in the trading. You need to be consistent. You need to follow a fixed risk to reward ratio, and your setup should be at least 50% profitable. If you are having all these things, then make sure, I'll make sure that you are profitable in the market. If you are disciplined, you are finding a good stock which is always in an uptrend. So this is stock PI Industries for you. Now let us talk about the stop loss. Stop loss will be somewhere over here. The reason for keeping it, because by this wick rejection, you can see that here we can see some buying over here, and stock is not able to break below this level. So even if stock comes below, like over here, it may see a bounce from here, and the chances of hitting the stop loss will be very low. And the volume is also coming with the breakout, so this breakout might sustain. So this is PI Industries for you. Now let us move to the next stock, that is Motilal Oswal. In this, I'll be requesting you to see a bigger picture first, which I was analyzing. This is the bigger picture of Motilal Oswal. It is overall in a downtrend. So the check number 1, which I just informed you, is failing over here. But why I am selecting this stock as a good swing trading idea? The reason is simple, because if we see in this area, which is almost equal to this area over here, if we see the volume over here, which is quite less than the volume over here, so the stock is accumulating with some good volume. So if this price closes above this area over here, we can certainly see a level of 1600 in this stock, that is at least double from here. If we see a breakout of this area with a good volume, then it can be a good swing trade or an investment opportunity for you. But may please note that I haven't done fundamental analysis, I haven't studied about the company, so this is just my technical view depending upon the volume and the price, that the price volume analysis says so, that if this area is broken with a good volume, because some good volume is already coming, then it can be a good investment or a trading opportunity for you. You might take a trade or you might take a investment as per your risk appetite and as per your patience level. Now let us talk about the stop loss over here. If you are entering this stock as a trading purposes, you need to keep a stop loss over here, somewhere over here. The reason being same, that this is the support area. The chances of breaking down below this area are very low, and the stock might not hit your stop loss, and you can get a good profit from over here. Volume is also coming, fresh volume is also coming. So if the stock closes above this area, because this area is important, as we can see so many wick rejections, so if the stock closes above this area, it will be an entry trigger for us, because a resistance will be broken and also a flag pattern has been broken, or a triangle pattern has been broken. Not a flag pattern, a triangle pattern has been broken with some good volume. And if you're keeping this stock as an investment, so the stop loss will be somewhat different. I'll be suggesting to keep a stop loss somewhere over here, because this is the maximum low it has created in the recent past. Chances of breaking down below this area are very low, and it can be kept as a good investment due to this volume coming over here, and it is just a technical advice, not a fundamental advice. So you need to do your own analysis. This is for my study, which I am keeping as a investment purposes only, not a trading purpose in this kind of stock. Now let us move to the next stock, that is Vinati Organics. Yeah, recording is going on. If we see over here, the first check, that is the stock should be in an uptrend, is passed. Then we can see a consolidation over here, a kind of consolidation over here, or a flag pattern over here. After the flag pattern or a consolidation, we saw a breakout over here, but with some wick rejection, but with some good volume. After that, it is not able to break inside this flag pattern, which was acting as a resistance before, is now working as a support. This support has also created some good volume over here, so the investors or the traders can enter into the stock. Investors can enter at this level only, and the traders should wait or might wait for some retracement, because there will be some profit booking. The stock can move like this over here and then started moving up. So if you're an investor or a trader, you have to decide your strategy yourself. Stop loss being the same below this area, reason being the same because this area was working as a support. So keeping a stop loss below the support will be a healthy stop loss. Now let us move to the next stock, that is Excel Industries. The reason for selecting this stock is a breakout of the consolidation. Over here we can see a consolidation or a kind of a flag pattern being formed. With this breakout, we broke out of the flag pattern and also this next resistance over here, which was a major resistance, which we saw over here, that a double top kind of pattern was formed at this resistance. We saw a breakout of this resistance over here with some good volume. So the traders can enter at this level if they find it convincing, with a stop loss below this area being the previous swing low and also the major support. Investors can also enter into this stock for an ultimate target of, let me show you the target for investors only. An investor can enter into this stock for an ultimate target of 1800 over here, that is approximately 700 points from here, with an ultimate target of 1800. I have also studied this company fundamentally, so I am also holding as an investment in my portfolio. So this is Excel Industries for you. Now let us move to BSE India. The first check, which we always see, that the stock should be in an overall uptrend. Second, a breakout with a volume. If you can see it over here, it was a kind of a flag pattern being formed over here. Flag pattern being formed over here, which gave a breakout, which also closed above the previous resistance with a good volume. So this can also be a good swing trading opportunity for you. Keeping a stop loss over here, because it will be like closing below the previous low and also the invalidation of the flag pattern. This flag pattern will be also working as a support now, should work as a support now, because it was working as a resistance earlier. So this is BSE India for you along with the stop loss. I also suggested this company somewhere around here in my previous videos, and you can see that from here it exactly moved the way I anticipated and it created a good move over here. So this is BSE India for you. Now let us move to Relaxo, which is also a fundamentally good company. I purposely select fundamentally good companies only so that your profit is safe, your money is safe, and you do not go into huge losses. I don't pick companies which are fundamentally weak or which are in a long-term downtrend. I always look for a company which is in a long-term uptrend. And I hope you are enjoying these kind of videos, because I'm trying to give every possible learning to you, so that you don't need me, you don't need this channel, you just need your laptop, your analysis and your profit. Okay, so let us move to the next stock, that is Relaxo. I somewhere suggested the stock in the previous video somewhere over here. I purposely kept a stop loss over here, which I also entered. It somehow moved downwards, tested the patience, but never hit the stop loss, and you can see the return. If we talk about the return, which came approximately from April 21 to July 21 in 3-4 months, the return was approximately, I entered over somewhere over here, and for a return of 30%. I'm still holding this stock because this is a fundamentally good company, but the swing traders can also get a return of 30% in 3 months. FDs give us only 5-6%, but 30% in 3 months is a big figure. So let us analyze this. As you can see, a triangle pattern was being formed, which it gave a breakout over here with some good volume. It came back for a retest, and again a retest has happened with some good volume. The volume is increasing, so entry can be taken at this level. Stop loss over here due to two reasons. One, it is the previous support level. If this is broken, then the uptrend will be end in short term, and also it will be closing below this trend line. This stock is observing this trend line over here. So if the stock comes till this level, then the stop loss should hit, and we should keep a stop loss over here, which will be a safer stop loss. But if things goes against you, then you should not go against the market. Market is supreme. You are getting what the market is giving you. You are not getting what you are able to take. You are getting what the market is giving you. So always try to respect the market and don't go against the market. If your stop loss is hit, kindly exit your position if you are a trader. So this is Relaxo for you. Now let us move to the next stock, that is Trent. Trent also I suggested somewhere over here with a stop loss, I guess somewhere over here or over here. I don't remember, I have not kept it over here. So recently we can see a kind of a consolidation over here, and this consolidation, this resistance has been broken by this candle on the previous trading day. Some good volume is also coming, which is more than the 10 days moving average. So an entry can be taken over here, keeping the stop loss over here. Reason being the same, a stop loss below the support is a safer stop loss. But we need to keep this level in our consideration because this area has been working as a good resistance. So there are chances that the stock touches this area and start falling again up till this area. But you can take the trade over here as a safer trade. If you don't want to be part of FOMO, you can take the trade over here only. But reasonably, you should take a trade only after the breakout of this level and a retest on a smaller time frame, and then a move to the upside. But the volume suggests that this resistance will be broken this time. So stop loss and the targets I'm not purposely sharing, but the stop loss I've already shared. The next stock for you is Action Construction Equipment Limited. This is a fundamentally very good company. In my previous videos, I suggested it over here on this small breakout, and you can see the rally in 2-3 days. So this is a fundamentally good company which I am personally holding in my portfolio as an investment pick. But if you are a trader, you can see this kind of a triangle pattern being formed over here. Excuse me for my drawing. You can see a kind of a triangle pattern being formed over here, and a breakout may also happen due to this fresh coming volume. If we see a breakout over here, and if we see a close above this resistance area over here, then we can enter into this trade, keeping the stop loss over here somewhere, because this is a good support for this stock. This triangle pattern is a good support for this stock. You can add this stock over closing over this level, right? So this is Action Construction Equipment for you. Let us move to the next stock, that is Crompton. This is also a repeat stock which I suggested somewhere over here with a risk to reward of 1:1. I have personally taken this trade, and most probably this target will be hit tomorrow, that is Monday. I'm recording this video on Sunday. Again, after a consolidation, this stock gave a good breakout with some volume more than the 10 days moving average. Now you can see the volume clearly. It is more than the 10 days moving average. So a breakout has happened with some good volume and of a consolidation, breakout of a consolidation. Now a stop loss can be kept over here, which is a previous swing low and also the support area, and target of 1:2 or 1:3, as the case may be you trade, can be kept. I suggest everyone who is watching this video that always keep a target of 1:2 at least, so that you are profitable in long run. Don't go for trades which are less than 1.5 at least, 1.5 to 1. Don't go for those trades, because if 5 trades go against you and 5 trades go with you, and if you are keeping a risk to reward of 1:1, then you will be no profit no loss situation. But all of us are in market for earning profits, so we need to find a trade setup which is at least giving us 1:2 trade. So this is Crompton for you. Now let us move to the next stock, that is Granules. The reason for selecting granules is not a kind of a swing trade, it is kind of an investment for you, investment advice for you, but the trigger has not been given yet. But I assume, seeing the volume over here, that we might see a breakout soon and we might see a good upward movement soon. As you can see that this is the weekly time frame, a small correction on the weekly time frame of a long-term uptrend. After this small correction, it has created a base over here. It was continuously falling, but this low over here has not been broken this time, and we can see some good volume on weekly basis. But this area over here has been working as the next resistance or the latest or the nearest resistance. So a close above this resistance on daily basis will be the entry for you, and this stock can be kept as an investment or as a swing trading idea as per your patience and risk appetite. So this is granules for you. The next stock is IOLCP. This stock I suggested in some of my previous videos as well. I suggested this stock somewhere over here. After that it has fallen down but has not broken this trend line. Over this trend line we can see, let me clear the chart one again. Over this trend line we can see, after suggesting it somewhere over here, it moved down and created a doji pattern or an indecisive pattern. After that it created a green candle on weekly basis. It is a kind of a shooting star, a morning star being formed over here with some good volume. So there is every possibility that this stock will go up from here, creating big candles on the upside, because the overall downtrend, a short-term downtrend, is set to be broken because it is creating higher highs now and higher lows also. The high created over here is higher than the previous high, and the low created over here is higher than the previous low. So a kind of uptrend has started and fresh volume is also coming. So you can keep this stock as an investment or as an trading, because I've already read about this company and it is a good company. Now quickly move to the next stock, that is Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. Let me move to the daily time frame to analyze this stock for you. Yeah, as you can see, seeing the price action and the volume being seen in this chart, you can see that this stock was continuously forming lower highs and lower lows, but now it has started creating higher highs and higher lows, which is a kind of a bullish pattern and uptrend pattern. After this it has created a low over here which is higher than the previous low. Then again a low has been created which is again higher than the previous low or parallel to the immediately previous low. So this area has been working as a resistance over here. This high over here, these wick rejections suggest us that there is some price action over here, there is some selling pressure over here. But this volume also suggests that a breakout can be seen of this area very soon, and a close above this resistance will be a buy for you, keeping a stop loss below this area, because this area is a good support over here. A kind of a double bottom has been formed, so stop loss can be kept over here, entry over here with a risk to reward of at least 1:2. Entry can be taken, but only after your analysis. Now let us move to the next stock quickly. This stock has tested my patience. I have been monitoring this stock as a swing trade from somewhere around this level, which I've already highlighted, which was a kind of breakout of this area. After that it has created a bottom over here, a kind of a, we cannot say a perfect, a kind of a, let me draw it again, a kind of a triple bottom has been formed. This was the major resistance which it had given breakout, and also with some very good volume. So some big people are buying this stock in the recent past in this accumulation, and some good accumulation has been done over here by big players. So from here it can become a rocket to the upside, not to the downside. It won't crash. It seems like it will fly and reach to the moon in the coming days. So a stop loss below this level, which I have already highlighted when I suggested it somewhere over here, which has also not hit. So the stop loss remain the same, the logic remain the same, the entry will be somewhere over here. So now let us move to the next stock, that is Associated Alcohol. This stock I am having in my portfolio, a very good company along with Reddy, which I will also be covering in this analysis. So let me explain you the analysis over here. let me select the pencil. You can see a triangle pattern was being formed over here. After the triangle pattern, we see a big breakout with some big volume. After that, a consolidation can be seen. A kind of a triangle pattern can also be seen, and a breakout can also be seen. With this breakout, the volume is also increasing. So a stop loss over here or somewhere over here can be a healthy stop loss. Entry over here can be a good swing trading idea for you, or you can also keep this stock as a investment because this is a fundamentally very good company and can be held in your portfolio. Now let us move to the next stock, that is Kaplan Point, which is also from the health technology pharmaceutical sector. It's written over here only. I don't remember everything. It's written over here only. I'm reading for there. The reason for selecting this, the first check, it should be in an uptrend. Check one pass, then a consolidation, but still a breakout has not happened. You can see over here that there was some selling over here, and this wick rejection also says that there is some selling over here. But overall, the trend is up. Some fresh volume is coming in this consolidation. So there is every possibility that a breakout will happen with a stop loss at this area. Entry can be taken after the breakout of this area. Now let us move to the next point, that is one of the peer of associated alcohol. The reason for selecting this stock is simple, that it is a good company in an overall uptrend. After this up move, it has created a retracement over here, which is 23.6% over here, and some fresh volume is also coming. So reasons remain the same always. Fundamentally good company, uptrend, retracement has been done, a swing low has been created, some good volume is coming. We can take an entry keeping the stop loss over here and target of 1:2. Now let us move to the next stock, that is Lalpat. Again the reason remains the same. Fundamentally good company, overall uptrend, a consolidation phase and a breakout after a retest. A breakout happened, a retest happened, and then a good green candle. But there is one point of concern in this chart which I have purposely selected for you. Over here you can see that this was the area when it gave a good run up over here with some good increasing volume. But after this big volume, we see a big selling over here. So this area is a crucial area for this stock. So we need to wait for the breakout of this area, because the people who sold over here, if a breakout happens over here, their stop losses will be hitting, who are holding future positions. The stop losses will be hitting and it will be creating a good buying pressure over here, just because of two reasons: a breakout and the hitting of stop loss of the previous traders who are sitting over here, who shorted this stock with some good volume. So this is Dr. Lalpat for you. Stop loss will remain the same below the support, but only after a breakout, which might happen. Now let us move to the next stock and last stock for today, which is Dr. Reddy from the health technology pharmaceutical sector, that is the pharma sector. The reasons will always remain the same, but this is somewhat special. You can see this red area marked on this chart. This red area was working as a resistance. It has worked as a resistance thrice, but this time, that is a day before yesterday, on Thursday, we saw a breakout over here with some good volume. This is the candle for the volume, and a kind of a retest with some lesser volume. The stock tried moving downwards but was not able to move downwards of this red area, and a kind of a hammer pattern or a doji pattern, or whatever you may call. I'm not fond of seeing candles as a particular name. I just see the price action in the charts. So a breakout with a retest has already happened. Now what we want is a green candle over here. That is the signs of buying done over here. If a green candles come over here, you can take this trade keeping a stop loss over here. The reason being same, this area has been working as a support. So there are chances that the stock won't hit this stop loss and will move like this from over here. So these are the 21 stocks which I had for you, which I cherry picked for myself, for my trading, and I am generously giving you them, all the trades which I am taking in the next coming weeks. So I hope you are enjoying these kind of videos, and I deserve a like for this video. So everyone who has not liked this video, kindly like it, because it will be helpful for me and also motivating for me. I'll be coming up with more such videos, with more such learning and with more such swing trading ideas with a lot of profit for you. Kindly follow our channel, subscribe our channel and share with your friends. I'll be seeing you in the next video. Till that time, take care. Bye bye. See you.